Hello, BR friends. Greetings from here. Today, I'll show you two things. Uh, Number one, how to set up a Metamask wallet from scratch. So we're going to set up a brand new Metamask wallet. You can see it's already asking me to create a password. So we're going to set up a brand new wallet from scratch. And then I'm going to demonstrate how to import the private, how to use the private key that we from the address that we created before and import it into this new wallet. So let's begin here. So let me just paste the address I would like to use. And there it is. I'm going to check that I understand. Create password. Okay, now it's asking me to secure my wallet. I'm going to press start. Press start again. It's asking me again for my password. Then I click view to view the secret phrase. There are all of the words. I'm going to copy these out for safekeeping. So if you don't mind, just sit tight for a second while I do that. Actually, I just realized that it will not let me copy these words out here. So we'll continue for now. And then, but the point is, when it shows you this, you need to save this information. So for now, I'll just take a screenshot. I will just take a screenshot. And it doesn't allow screenshots, but it's fine. I have this video, so I have that. So we'll continue. We'll continue with the process. Actually, let's go back here. Yes, we will have to save these words because they're going to ask us the words, and we need to have that information. So let me save these words, and then we'll continue. Hold on, just a minute. Okay, so I've copied the words. Now we continue. Now they're testing us, and we will have to order the words the way that they were the way that they were displayed. So it's that. And again, I'm showing all this. This is all very sensitive information, but no money will be deposited in this account, so it does not matter at all, to be frank. Next word is that, then that, then that. Next word is boom. Okay, so we've completed the process. They're showing us congratulations here. I press done. Hooray! We've entered our wallet. Now they're displaying us some recommendations. Well, we'll enable automatic security checks. There's no problem there. These are just advertisements. They're recommending that you take a tour. I already know Metamask, so I don't need the tour. I'm gonna choose got it here. I don't need that. Okay. So here, this is what you will see when you create your wallet. So the first thing we need to do is switch this to the BNB chain. Okay, we need to switch this because right now it's set on Ethereum, which is not what we need. We need this to be BNB. So we come up here to the top and we press that to display all the different networks. And, it's only showing 2 because there's so many different networks. It's not going to show you everything. So you press add network and there's BNB. So we're going to add BNB now. When we press add, you need to confirm it and then switch to the network. Okay, we've done that. This is just a little giving you a brief summary of BNB. So now, and you can look at this address and you can see that this is a different address than the one that we had before. And let me just check that really quickly here. Yes, see, this is the address that we had before. And what we have now is different. So this is a completely new account. So what do we do now? We need to add USDT and we need to add USBT to this wallet. How do we do that? We need to access the Bank of Biafra website. Okay, so let's go there. We go to the Bank of Biafra website. So while we open up the MetaMask browser, then we go here. Then it's asking us to type the URL, which is usbt.bankofbiafra.org. And to our people in the zoo, to do this part, you will need a VPN. There's a way to do it without a VPN by manually just searching for the token. Okay, so I'm going to show you both ways. I'm going to add USBT using this way, but then I'm going to add USDT the manual way, just so that you see both ways. Okay, so we get here and the MetaMask wallet is not connected. So we need to connect. There it is. We press connect. It says account 1 connected and active. Okay. Then you see where it says add token. You press add token. And we're going to add USBT here. There it is. Add token. And it says imported token, successfully imported USBT. So now we're going to press this button to go back to our wallet where we can see all of the balances. And you can see there it is. We have BNB and we also have USBT. Now we are going to add USDT, but we're going to add it manually here. We can add it on the Bank of Biafra website, doing basically what we did for USBT, because you see I can add USDT through this Bank of Biafra website, but I'm going to show you guys the manual way, because there's always more than one way to do things. So if you don't want to deal with a VPN and all those things, you don't need to at this stage. But eventually, if you want to buy USBT on the Bank of Biafra website, you will need a VPN. Okay. But anyway, to add USDT, what we would now do is press where it says import tokens here. So there we go. Okay, import tokens. Then all you have to do is come here and type USDT. And like I said, do not select this one. This is not what we need. We need Tether USD, also known as USDT. We select it, then we scroll down and we press import. And there it is. We have completely set up our wallet. So we've done one of the things that I said that we will do. Now we need to import the address that we created from the other wallet into this account, because you can see there's only one address in this account. We're going to import the old address. So let me get that information. Okay, so here it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy the address. Then I'm going to go back to Metamask. And then I'm going to come here. You see where it says add account or hardware wallet. So we choose add account or hardware wallet, and then it asks us, do you want to add a new account or do you want to import an account? We're going to choose import. So now they ask, paste your private key string. Oh, so I copied the address. Actually, what they want is the private key first. No problem. Let me get that. So I go back to the Google Docs document that I created before. And then I copy the private key. And sorry, I have a few things open, so I can't show that on the screen. But, okay, here we are, back again. I've copied the private key. There it is. You press next. And it says, account successfully imported. So you can see they don't even ask you for the address, because the private key is already associated with the address. All you need is the private key. But when we created that document on Google Docs, we copied the address in there also, so that we would know that this private key is associated with this particular address. So now we've imported it, and we can see there it is. That's the address that we created before, and it says imported there because we imported it. And so now we're going to switch back to our original. And it says it again here, account to imported. It doesn't bring it in with the name that we chose, but we can always change the name. It's very easy to change the name for your account. So you can say edit account name and call it whatever you want. So that's it, guys. I've shown you how to create your MetaMask wallet from scratch. I've also shown you how to import an address into your new MetaMask wallet. So you can import your old address. If for some reason you're not able to log into your MetaMask, but you did your due diligence by saving the private key and saving the address information, you can always uninstall your MetaMask wallet and reinstall it fresh, create a new wallet, and then import the old address information. And when you import it, you still can access the key information associated with the account. See, I can say show private key. It's gonna ask me for my password. I enter the password, and then it'll show me the private key again. So that's what I want you guys to know, is that it's important that when you have your addresses, you collect all the key information about it, so that if anything goes wrong, you can always back it up. One of the wonderful things about cryptocurrency is that it's just a database, and the database is not in your phone. All your phone or your computer, all your phone or your computer or your tablet or whatever device you're using, all that device does is plug into the database. That's it. So if anything goes wrong, you can always access your funds by installing Metamask on a different device and loading in all your old addresses by using your private key. That's why the private key is so important. And also your security phrase, because what the security phrase allows you to do is, if, for example, you completely reformat this same phone, you will be able to use the security phrase and re-access your same wallet using the security phrase. You also need the private keys as well, but the security phrase is the first step in the process. But if you create a new wallet, then you don't even need the security phrase. You just import in the old addresses using the private keys. So that's it. That's what I want you guys to see. And the quiz for today is, I want someone to demonstrate this. If you have a second phone, go to your second phone, create a MetaMask wallet on that second phone, and then import your addresses from your first phone. And you will notice that on both devices, you have access to the same addresses. But I want someone to demonstrate that. And when you demonstrate it, post a screenshot of this. You see the way the address information has been hidden, so it doesn't show your complete address. But what I want to see is that you have imported at least one address. Replicate what I did, install MetaMask on a new device, and then import your old address, and then send me the screenshot on WhatsApp using the phone number, which I will post into the Twitter post. Send me that screenshot. If I see that screenshot, then I know that you have learned this critical information, and that you will receive your USBT airdrop. The last thing I'm just going to show you guys is that when you import an address, it's important to understand that everything that we set up with the original address, it only applies to that address. So if I import tokens into that address, it only applies to just that single address. You would then have to do the same thing on other addresses that you want those same tokens to show up on. So that's it. Thank you guys very much, and let us continue learning and buying Biafra coin.